Are you interested in saving your Obama newspaper? Well, I'm going to show you how to do that. I am Vivian Kistler, and I'm a Master Certified Picture Framer in the United States and a Guild Commended Framer in the UK. The method I'm going to show you is called deacidification and encapsulation. And this is a method where we're going to take the newspaper and spray it with a product that will put a lot of alkaline buffering in it so that it won't discolor so quickly and it won't fall apart, because newspapers are supposed to fall apart. And this is what we're going to use. Our newspaper. We're going to use a piece of rag board. This is an all cotton piece of mat board, and this is going to go as a support for in the center over here. And we're going to use one of these envelopes. This is a Mylar, also Mylanex is a brand of Mylar that can be used. This is an envelope. Open it up. We're going to slide that in, crease it to fit. And this will not destruct. This is good for like 360 degrees. You know, by that time we're out of town. So let's take these things aside and show you the rest of the stuff you're going to need. Now this could be done by a professional picture framer. I'm sure you could find one in your town, because the supplies for this will probably cost you more than if you had it done by a local framer. I'm going to wear some gloves because, well, first of all, I don't want to get all my oils on these things, because you're going to leave your fingerprints on this stuff, and it's going to show. It's not going to show today, but it's going to show in years to come, because the grease from your hands. And never ever wear any kind of hand lotions and stuff like that. That's really going to leave a mess. First thing I have to do is I'm going to use this product, which is this particular one is Archival Mist, but there are others. There's ones named Bookkeeper and Waito and a couple other kinds of things. And this is a buffering agent, and it's in a spray bottle. This is a pump spray bottle, which is good for our ozone layer, so it's no CFCs in it. And I'm going to pump it up here. And before I spray it on the important parts of things that we want to save, I'm going to test it. You're going to test everything. So you put a little bit in here, and you take your Q-tip and you wet it up, and you just test a corner and look and see, I'm good to go. So you want to do that. Most newspapers are very permanent. You'll notice that the ink lasts, but the paper turns all yellow and gets all brown and icky. But we're going to stop that. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to aerosol spray. This is a very fine mist. So I don't want to get it on my plastic envelope. Not that it would matter. It would just come right off. All right, I got a board here to protect my table. Move this aside, and I'm going to spray this. And you start at one corner. It's a very fine mist. Oop, I got to get it aimed right. There we go. It's a very fine mist. Now, I won't bore you with this, but you're going to spray the whole thing just slowly and carefully. And that means if you want the insides here, you're going to spray each one of these pages. You're going to spray this page and then the one on the back as well. So let's pretend I've already sprayed it, so you won't have to watch me do that. And we're going to open this up. Going to put in the piece of mat board, which has been cut just a little bit smaller. Do not use poster board. Don't take shortcuts. Now, if you're going to do this, do it right. And this is going to go into this envelope. Going to tuck it down here in the corner. Guess you can see that okay. All right. And then this envelope, by the way, is an 18 by 24. This particular newspaper is very narrow, but depending on what newspaper you are working with, you're going to crease this over to hold it in place. Now this can be, just give it a little room for expansion there. And you're going to crease it like this. And you're going to take something like this kind of squeegee or a bone folder, and you're going to crease this a real nice tight crease. Might take you a couple times, and you probably should just cut off the extra that you don't need here. And that's all you're going to have to do. You've sprayed it, as long as you've tested it first. You put this in here. Read the directions on the canister, because you probably will buy another brand. There's a couple different brands out there, and you can get them in art supply stores, probably online, and you probably could use just a couple other brands as well. So check them out. This is the way you can save your memories.